You know, farming really gives us the best experiences in the world, but it can also take a fat shit on you too sometimes. Like today, you know, we had a heifer out here in the heifer pasture. As we were checking on him, we noticed she had pink eye, so we're like, okay, we gotta bring her back to the barn, give her some medicine, stuff like that. You know, no big deal. Pink eye is pretty easy to treat. You know, you just put a little spray in their eye and get them on their way. But the sucky part is getting it, you know, in their eye. So, you know, you got to catch them, and they don't really want to be caught because they don't understand it. They don't understand that if you don't get them and you don't treat it, that they're gonna go blind. You know, it's not their fault they don't understand, you know, it's their animals. But, you know, it would sure make it a lot easier if they did. So, you know, we had room in the barn for 4 more animals. So we decided, well, it's rainy and cold, and it has been, and it probably will be for a while yet. So we'll just cross more. We got 3 of them out. And then we got 2 of them over. Not the easiest thing in the world, but we got them. And then this last one, the one that actually had the pink eye, ended up being the worst one. She decided to run up and down the field, up and down the outside of the barn, but not actually in the open door to the barn. And then she decided to rip her way back into this fence through the barbed wire. So that was fun. We had to check her for cuts and everything when we did finally catch her. So luckily all these guys were right here, because I was able to get her around the backside of them so she couldn't move too fast to get away from me. And my wife got the halter just barely around her neck before she got out of the group, and so we didn't lose her again, so that she doesn't go blind. I grabbed onto the halter, and usually they calm right down. They might pull a little bit, throw their head up and down a little bit, but they calm down, and then you can bring them over, get them the medicine, and then bring them back over and let them back go, no problem. This time, however, she decided to take me for a run. And I don't mean just a run, I mean like she dragged me through the mud, stepped on my shoulder, literally made me headlock, put her in a headlock, finally get her to stop, get her in a headlock, pull her down to the ground with me. Luckily we were in the mud. If we were on dry ground, I don't know if I'd have been able to slow her down quite enough. Probably would have had to let go at that point, but and you know, it's just fun time. Stepped on my shoulder, ripped my pants, literally dragged me all the way up through the mud, got it all over here, stepped on my shoulder here, face in the mud. You know, the funnest stuff in the world. And then, you know, instead of being able to go in and relax for a second, I had to come back out and fix this fence so that none of these guys got out and decided they wanted to take me for a run too, because that's just never a good day. Yeah, see, here's my body print from where she dragged me through. They've already swept up some of the drag marks, but there's my boot marks there, and here, and then dragged me down there. I got her down right here. Finally got her the medicine. I gotta leave her in the barn for a couple days to let it soak in. It's just, we can't get away from this rain. It's just soaking in everything, and these guys don't want to stay on the back hill in all the tree cover, you know, where it's somewhat drier or anything like that. No, they want to come and just sit down in the mud. So we're slowly finding the space for them so we can just bring them all back over. We got 10 left, huh, girls and guy? Don't worry, I didn't forget about you, Booger. His name's not actually Booger, it's Boogie Nights, but yeah, that's him right over there in the back. Ah, Boogie. Well, that was all. Just thought I'd share how much fun farming can be sometimes. It actually is though, like, don't get me wrong. You know, I said that it can suck sometimes too, but you know, my wife and I do farm for a reason, and it is because we do love farming. We love spending the time with the animals, we love interacting with the animals, you know, we love taking care of the animals, and then they take care of us in return. You know, it's a very good give and take system, and it really is, you know, it's just what we love to do, it's what we like to do. It's just, you know, to put up with the parts that you know, to be able to experience the parts you love, you gotta put up with the parts that suck too. So, but that's all.